Welcome to Lesson 9, the one that makes you fearless in Git. Here's the secret most beginners never hear. In Git, almost nothing is ever truly lost. Deleted a branch, botched a rebase, force pushed over your teammate's work. It's all recoverable, usually for 30 days or more. Today we're learning 3 commands: reflog, reset, and revert, and the mental model that turns every oh no into a 5-minute fix. So here's the toolkit you'll walk away with. First, reflog, your private time machine that logs every move head makes, so even deleted commits stay reachable for 30-plus days. Then reset, for rewinding your branch with 3 levels of aggression. Then revert, the only safe undo on shared branches because it adds a new commit instead of rewriting history. And finally, the meta skill, knowing which one to reach for when things go sideways. And matching them is simpler than it sounds. 3 tools, 3 situations. Reflog is for when commits feel lost, a bad rebase, an accidental hard reset, that sinking, where did my work go feeling. Reset is for local mistakes that haven't left your machine yet. And revert is for when the bad commit is already pushed and shared, where rewriting history would hurt your teammates. Match the situation first, then reach for the command. So let's start with reflog, your time machine. Every time head moves, Git quietly writes it down. Every commit, every switch, every reset. Picture the worst case. You ran git reset, hard, and 3 commits vanished from git log. They're not gone. Open the reflog. Find the line just before the reset. Here it's heady, 1, and reset hard back to it. 3 commits restored. Crisis over. About 90 seconds of work. Now, since reset came up, let's actually understand it, because all 3 modes move head to the same place, but they differ wildly in what they touch on the way. Soft is the gentle one. Head moves, but your staging area and working files stay exactly as they were. Perfect when you just want to redo a commit. Mixed, the default, also clears staging, so your changes are still there but unstaged. Hard wipes everything. Staging, working directory, gone. Use it deliberately, never reflexively. But here's the rule that saves careers. If the bad commit is already pushed, you don't reset. You revert. Revert creates a brand new commit that's the exact opposite of the one you regret, leaving the original history fully intact. Look at the graph. Instead of deleting C, you add C' that undoes it. Your teammates pull normally, no force push drama, no Slack apologies. Find the hash, run git revert, push like it's any other day. So here's your cheat sheet. 6 classic oh no moments, 6 clean recipes. Wrong message? Amend it. Forgot a file? Amend it in. Local commit you regret? Soft reset? Changes stay staged. Lost work after a hard reset, or even deleted a branch? Reflog finds it. And the one we just covered, bad commit already pushed, that's revert. Screenshot this slide. Seriously, the day you need it, you'll thank yourself. Now let's level up with 6 power moves. Amend rewrites your last commit, reset head unstages a file, and checkout -- wipes local edits on a file back to the last commit. When reflog comes up empty, git fsck lost found surfaces orphaned commits. Need to undo the last 3 pushed commits in one shot? Revert a range. And a rig head is your safety net after a bad merge or pull. 1 reset and you're back. The 30-day rule is the catch. Reflog holds everything for roughly 30 to 90 days, then garbage collection sweeps the orphans away. Act fast and you'll always recover. Here's your complete recovery toolkit on one screen. 12 patterns covering every undo scenario you'll hit. The left column handles reflog and reset moves. The middle gives you the nuclear options alongside amend. And the right column is your safer territory. Soft resets, reverts, and force with lease. Screenshot this one. When something breaks at 2 a.m., you won't be Googling. You'll just match the situation to the pattern and move on. Now, the flip side, 5 mistakes that turn small problems into disasters. Number 1 is the big one. hard resetting shared history, and force pushing over your teammates' work. Use revert for anything that's been pushed. Number 2, panicking and recloning before checking the reflog when your work was 2 commands away. 3 and 4 are revert gotchas. Merge commits need -1, and bulk reverts need no edit unless you enjoy closing editors. And 5, checkout does 2 completely different things depending on whether you pass --. Just use switch and restore. Clearer, safer, done. Theory's done. Now go break something on purpose. Spin up a sandbox repo and run these 3 exercises in order. First, hard reset 3 commits into oblivion, then bring them back with reflog. Second, push a bad commit to a remote and clean it up with revert, the safe way. Third, force delete a branch, then resurrect it from its lost reference. Do all 3, and the fear quietly leaves. You'll just have tools. And that's lesson 9 in the bag. Reflog is your time machine, reset is your local rewind, revert is your safe undo, and the 30-day window is your safety net. 4 tools, every Git disaster covered. Next up, lesson 10, GitHub Actions, where 5 lines of YAML turn your repo into something that works for you. See you there.